The International Consortium of Investigative Journalists has been combing through more than 2 million files of financial transaction data for more than a year. Of countries use covert accounts and companies to shield their wealth.
Oh, now is he's going to end up in jail. Floyd Mayweather, up until now, has avoided jail time like he's avoided punches in the ring, but jail is where he's headed. A Las Vegas judge.
$200 million, $300 million. Yeah. In different accounts.
The FBI has reportedly uncovered evidence that Floyd Mayweather may have been hiding millions in secret offshore accounts to avoid taxes and conceal his true wealth. According to leaked documents, Mayweather used shell companies and foreign banks to stash away earnings from exhibition fights and endorsements. These hidden funds raise serious legal and ethical questions about financial transparency and tax evasion. Experts believe this could trigger a major investigation into his finances. While Mayweather has previously flaunted his fortune publicly, the FBI's findings suggest a far more secretive and potentially illegal financial strategy behind the scenes. If you liked this video, please subscribe, punch Vista, and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
Bank accounts to hide trillions of dollars and evade laws. Again, to Hari, who has the story.
Uncovering the complex workings of offshore tax havens has led to one of the largest cross-border collaborations ever between journalists. The International Consortium of Investigative Journalists has been combing through more than 2 million files of financial transaction data for more than a year. It's taken this long because the digital file size is 160 times larger than the State Department.
Floyd Mayweather has publicly acknowledged holding substantial sums across multiple bank accounts in a 2013 ESPN interview. He revealed that he maintains $123 million in a single account, highlighting his strategy of distributing wealth across various institutions. This approach is often employed to manage risk and ensure liquidity. However, Mayweather's financial practices have attracted scrutiny. Reports indicate he owed over $22 million in taxes from 2015, leading to a federal tax lion. Such significant tax liabilities raise questions about his financial management and transparency.
How much money do you have in your bank account?
Which account? Which bank?
You have more than one account?
Absolutely.
I don't even have one account. Give me the amount of money you have in one of your accounts.
$200 million, $300 million. Yeah. In different accounts.
Floyd Mayweather's former accountant reveals how Floyd often dismissed amounts like a 100 or 200 grand here or there, or even $50. 000 as insignificant to him. The accountant says it didn't matter, those numbers didn't move the needle. But for high net worth investors watching from the sidelines, this casual attitude raised red flags. If you've got a commercial property or a mall worth $100 million, a $10 million profit, suddenly taxed at 37 to 40%, instead of 20 to 24%, is a major hit. He adds conversations are ongoing about removing the step-up in basis, which could increase future tax burdens.
Just residences making 100, 200 grand here or there, $50,000 not going to affect. But for those large investors, obviously that's becoming very concerning, because if you've got a building, big mall or something else, it could be worth $100 million. All of a sudden you've got a $10 million profit on there that's now going to be taxed at 37 or 40 versus 20 to 24. Huge difference. So that's the biggest one people are keeping their eye on.
Floyd Mayweather's financial dealings have raised concerns over his tax avoidance strategies, which align with practices used by many of the wealthiest individuals worldwide. Mayweather has been linked to Offshore accounts, financial tools that allow individuals to avoid hefty tax burdens. These accounts are typically set up in jurisdictions with lenient tax laws, such as the Cayman Islands or Switzerland. The idea is that by funneling wealth through these accounts, individuals can legally minimize their tax liabilities in their home countries. Offshore accounts work by moving assets or income to foreign banks where tax laws are more favorable or taxes are deferred. For high-profile figures like Mayweather, this can mean avoiding millions in taxes. While this practice isn't illegal if done correctly, it raises ethical questions about the fairness of tax avoidance when public services depend on the tax contributions of ordinary citizens. Critics argue that Mayweather's strategy is just another example of the wealthiest exploiting loopholes.
Use of offshore accounts. I'm sure this isn't your first time hearing the term offshore. Offshore banking, offshore account, etc. What does it bring to mind? Water, scenes, and more water? Surprise, none of the above. Offshore banking is a bit like hiding money in distant places, islands. The wealthy stash their money in foreign banks, often in tax havens known for their friendly financial policies. It's like sending their hard-earned money to a safe place away from tax issues at home. Offshore accounts come with a little bit of tax legal implications and challenges. However, so before you start dreaming of stashing all of your money at that private island, consider what's involved here, right? The tax authorities back home always keep a watchful eyes, and there's always a need for carefulness. Governments everywhere are tightening regulations to prevent abuse.
Joe Rogan reflects on the enormous amount of money Floyd Mayweather has made throughout his career and the complexities of managing such wealth. He acknowledges that with such massive earnings, there comes a time when taxes need to be paid. Rogan imagines a scenario where Mayweather receives a bill for $25 million, a substantial amount only to be told he owes $50 million more. He points out the incredibility of such a situation considering the amount of money involved. Rogan also brings up Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, including buying over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer, always paying in cash. Even though Mayweather doesn't drive most of the cars, Rogan notes that they hold value, which makes them a smart financial asset. He admires the way Mayweather has managed to generate such wealth, pointing out that he's figured out some impressive strategies to keep his finances thriving. Rogan sees Mayweather as a financial genius who has navigated the complexities of making and managing an extraordinary amount of money, finding creative.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect, and it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like what are you talking about, man?
He's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash. Hilarious, I love it.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congratulations.
But he doesn't drive.
I like it. Good. You can sell those. They're worth a lot of money. You can get that money too.
Yeah.
You know, he's really interesting in the amount of money that he's able to generate.
Yeah.
Ways to protect and grow his wealth. Floyd Mayweather's business partner has come forward, exposing a harsh reality about Floyd's financial situation. Despite being one of the highest paid athletes of his time, Floyd has spent far more than he's earned. According to his partner, even if Floyd is making millions annually, his lavish lifestyle consumes most of it. He's been burning through hundreds of thousands every month, and even if he's making $100 million, the massive outflows still outpace the income. This spending spree includes luxury cars, private jets, and expensive real estate, all of which add up quickly. The business partner further revealed that Floyd's financial management isn't as sound as it appears. He suggested that Floyd might not be as rich as his public persona portrays, especially when the expenses pile up every month. Even with millions flowing in, Floyd's spending habits make it hard to maintain any real wealth. This has left some wondering if Floyd's financial future is at risk. His partner, while not revealing specific details, emphasized that the numbers just don't add up, exposing the stark difference between Floyd's flashy image and his financial reality.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. Say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out, like whatever the tab is. You know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it.
Floyd Mayweather's extensive collection of luxury vehicles including multiple Lamborghinis and a custom 700 horsepower Mercedes-Benz wagon underscores his lavish lifestyle. However, these assets may inadvertently contribute to his ongoing tax challenges. Owning such high-value items necessitates substantial expenditures on insurance maintenance and storage, which can accumulate significant costs over time. For instance, Mayweather's purchase of a $500,000 Mercedes Maybach 57s led to a lawsuit for over $167,000 in unpaid loan balances after he ceased making monthly payments. Additionally, his acquisition of numerous luxury cars from a dealership, reportedly over 40 vehicles, raises questions about the financial implications of such purchases. These expenditures, while showcasing his wealth, may also attract scrutiny from tax authorities, especially if they are perceived as attempts to conceal assets or evade taxes. Moreover, the complexities surrounding the ownership and financing of these vehicles can create challenges in asset declaration and tax reporting without proper documentation and transparency. Such lavish acquisitions might be interpreted as deliberate efforts to obscure financial activities.
The money I still got, the jewels I still got, the cars I still got, the mansions I still got. You either motivate it or you hate it. Either or, it doesn't matter. Walk with me, let's talk. I got 9 toys right here. I got the 488 Ferrari. I got the Maybach or the Maybach, whatever you want to call it. I got 7 Rolls Royces right here. I like to call it Lucky 7. So you either motivate it or you hate it. My lifestyle, money man. I'm the money man. Remember that.
Potentially leading to legal consequences, Floyd Mayweather's recent acquisition of 3 high-end vehicles, including a Bugatti Chiron Purport, a Mercedes-Benz G-Class AMG, and a Cadillac Escalade VESV, has further expanded his already extensive car collection. These additions, totaling approximately $5 million, underscore his penchant for luxury and exclusivity. The Bugatti Chiron Pur, one of only 60 ever made, boasts a 1,500 horsepower engine and a top speed of 218 mph, highlighting Mayweather's commitment to owning some of the world's most elite automobiles. However, such lavish expenditures raise questions about the financial implications of maintaining such a collection. The costs associated with ensuring storing and maintaining these vehicles can be substantial. Moreover, the visibility of these assets may attract scrutiny from tax authorities, especially if they are perceived as attempts to conceal wealth or evade taxes. While Mayweather's net worth is estimated at $400 million, the responsibility of managing and declaring assets of this magnitude remains a complex endeavor.
You the best, you only deal with the best. So today, I purchased 3 vehicles. Give them the breakdown, Chadwick. Give them the
2025 Cadillac Escalade VESV. This is a supercharged motor version. But the best car you purchased is...
what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here. Check this out. Come. My new toy. Give me the breakdown.
This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. 1 of 60. This is a 1 of 1 spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue, and it's been painted. You can see there's blue exposed carbon as you...
Floyd Mayweather, alongside Kim Kardashian, was involved in promoting Ethereum Max, a cryptocurrency that later attracted legal scrutiny. Investors filed a lawsuit against both celebrities, accusing them of participating in a pump-and-dump scheme. The lawsuit claimed that Mayweather and Kardashian misled investors into purchasing Ethereum Max tokens, which saw their value plummet shortly after the endorsements. This situation highlights the significant risks associated with celebrity endorsements in the unregulated crypto market. where high-profile figures can influence public perception, causing unsuspecting investors to make potentially disastrous financial decisions. The case serves as a warning about the dangers of celebrity-driven promotions where the true value of products may not align with the hype, leaving investors with substantial losses. The legal battle underscores the need for greater oversight and accountability in the cryptocurrency industry, particularly when celebrities are involved in promoting financial products without clear regulation. Floyd Mayweather has promoted various cryptocurrencies, including Ethereum Max for hefty endorsements, but it's become clear he didn't invest in them himself while he touted these digital currencies on social media. Enticing fans to buy in Mayweather's own financial involvement in the projects appears minimal or non-existent. Critics argue that Floyd used his platform to drive up the value of these tokens for a quick payday, benefiting from the promotion without risking his own money. This has led to accusations of him exploiting the crypto world, promoting products without genuinely investing in or supporting them long-term. Floyd Mayweather's lavish lifestyle, marked by his expanding car collection, seems to reveal more than just a love for luxury.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
It highlights a deeper financial strategy, or lack thereof, rooted in avoiding responsibilities despite owing significant amounts to various creditors, including taxes and debts. Mayweather continues to flaunt his wealth. His obsession with acquiring high-end vehicles seems to be a clear distraction from the mounting obligations he faces by focusing on these lavish purchases. He avoids addressing his financial liabilities, using his cars as symbols of power and dominance, all while neglecting the payments he owes. Deji's experience with Mayweather sheds light on a man who, despite amassing vast wealth, remains insecure and sensitive to public perception. Mayweather's dismissive attitude towards a fan's claim of traveling to Dubai suggests a man who is not only focused on maintaining his image, but also uses his success as a shield against his vulnerabilities. His desire to showcase his wealth and flaunt it in public may stem from a need to mask the real issues he's facing, like the mounting debts and tax obligations. This behavior hints at Mayweather's attempts to divert attention from his financial shortcomings, opting to indulge in materialistic displays rather than confronting the realities of his financial responsibilities. Floyd Mayweather, once known for declaring himself the best ever, is now facing the harsh reality of unresolved financial issues.
I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And now you have fought him.
Yeah.
You got some of it at least.
I mean, I just have better better manager, agent, all of that.
Although you may not have done it if Logan had just been paid, right? Like maybe you needed Logan to...
No, it's because it's like, remember when I fought Vinny Hackett?
No, yeah, true. No one at that event got paid. Everyone apart from you and Gibb, right?
Yeah, me and Gibb, we got paid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Shout out manager.
Yeah.
I don't know, can you say his name?
Yeah, say his name, yeah.
Shout out Lim.
Chiverano.
Man
like Chiverano.
Can we say his name?
Oh, really?
Oh my god. He's so fake and he's insecure as hell. And the thing is, I don't even care about saying all this stuff. Yeah, you're not gonna fight me, are you, bitch? Okay. He's so insecure. So let me just tell you like some things that happened.
Okay.
So this was the Dubai podcast. For some reason, he's just making these noises, slah, 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 to his whole team, slah, slah, and just doing, just making some weird noises. It made no sense. And then one of my fans said, "Hey yo, Deji, I flew all the way from the UK for this." And then he you don't have to respond to that, but he responds being like, "It don't matter, man. You in Dubai now." Like why? Like
what do you call them things you get for Christmas? Those
soundboards.
His unbeaten record in the Ring couldn't shield him from the mounting pressure of unpaid taxes and debts that have been accumulating for years, despite his flashy lifestyle. Mayweather's continued disregard for his financial obligations has caught up with him. His lavish displays of wealth, from expensive cars to luxury homes, have not hidden the growing legal troubles he faces. While Mayweather's intelligence in making money is undeniable, his handling of finances has been questionable. His brazen flaunting of wealth seems like a middle finger to institutions like the IRS, but this is one foe he can't outsmart or avoid forever. The ticking clock on his financial obligations means interest and penalties continue to rise. No amount of flashy Instagram posts or extravagant displays can hide the fact that the financial pressure is mounting. Floyd's behavior indicates a belief that he can dodge responsibility. But the truth is that sooner or later he'll have to face the consequences. His once impressive career might not be enough to escape the inevitable fallout of his financial decisions. After retiring from professional boxing, Floyd Mayweather turned to exhibition fights, which sparked considerable backlash. Many fans and critics argued that these matches were beneath his legendary status, especially when he'd known opponents or fighters outside the professional rankings. The criticism centered around the idea that Mayweather was tarnishing his reputation by stepping into the ring for the sole purpose of securing large paydays. Exhibition fights, while lucrative, often lacked the competitive intensity of official bouts, leading to accusations that Floyd was more interested in money than maintaining the high standards he had once set in the sport. Some even questioned his motivation, speculating that the exhibitions were a way to sustain his lavish lifestyle amid mounting financial challenges. By choosing these easy fights, Floyd seemed to shift focus from his boxing legacy to immediate financial gains, much to the disappointment of longtime fans who admired his championship-driven career.
Nobody else's terms but you to make the decision. You know what? This is it. I don't care what all you guys say. I'm out of here. I'm done.
I mean, I think I think I just had a game plan. I had a brilliant game plan. The game plan was to be very outspoken. You know, I was born with personality. I was born with charisma. Speak my mind. Speak from the heart. You know, I don't hate or dislike anyone. I want to go out there, you know, and just do what I have to do inside that square circle. Choose a tremendous team on the outside that's going to help me take things to the next level, and that's what I did.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned.